Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Adam Wolf from Gamers Platform, and welcome back to another episode of Skyrim No Fast Travel Challenge. We are continuing on with our adventure. We're working with the companions, well, more specifically Aela, to possibly rid ourselves of this werewolf burden, and yeah, still going. I still got a lot to do. So, without further ado, let's get gaming. So, excuse me. If you're wondering, no, I'm not sick. I woke up like half an hour ago. Well, a little bit more than half an hour, but you know what I mean. But, yeah, so, let's see, hold on. Let me, J, right. Kill the snow bear. Okay, so I actually already have my task, and we're going to go ahead and do it. Probably, if I'm not mistaken, going to be heading across the map. Yeah, that's right. We're going all the way to Markarth for this one. I do wish I had my horse, but he died a long time ago. So, yeah. So I actually finally got around to, checking when I first released the very first episode, which was September 23rd last year, by the way. I've already been doing this for a year, but hasn't really felt like it because the, amount of episodes that have come out is not equivalent to the amount of episodes that should be out. And I think, I should have wrote it down, but I think it's 60, I should be at 63 episodes or something like that, since we're in December. But I should be at 63 episodes, technically, because of, you know, if I was to make a video every week since last September, that's what it would be. We'd be at like 61 to 63 episodes. So, needless to say, I gotta get to work. What is that? What is that? Is that a moth? No, 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 no. Yeah, okay, it's a Luna moth. I got excited for a second. I was like, ooh, something I've never seen before. To be honest, I don't come across them very often, so, you know. I'm not entirely sure what they can be used for, but, you know. Actually, let's find out, shall we? Luna Mothwing. Oh, yeah, I already did. Regenerate health and damage health. Health? Magicka. Cool. Cool, cool. So the last time we went about... I went about... Oh, that's right. I gathered up some armor to sell. But we went about selling a bunch of stuff, putting a bunch of stuff away, you know, because we have that basically infinite inventory. I don't know if it's actually infinite back in my house in Breezeholm. Or back in Breezeholm. But I'm unsure if it's infinite. I'm pretty sure it's infinite. If it's not, let me know in the comments below. So, yeah, I don't know if it's infinite. But, you know, I can assume so. And I just keep piling stuff in there. Dragon bones, which, by the way, haven't faced off against a dragon in forever, it feels like. I haven't come across any of them. And if any of you have been wondering whether I'm going to get on with the main story, I will. Eventually, okay? I'm having fun. We've got a lot of work to do. There's a lot of quests to be done in this game. But yeah, so if I had been doing episodes since last September, I'd be up to 60-something right now. And so I'm probably going to record as much. I mean, I'm gonna work my way towards that. I've been thinking about Blitzkrieg and why I have continued to do it, even though it gets no views, even though nobody cares. And I think it's really come down to the fact that I'm trying to reach episode 100, and for some reason it's hard for me to do that, just because, you know, each week I feel less and less inclined to make an episode. Simply because I'm trying to reach 100. You know, that's all I'm doing it for now, is just trying to end it on a high note ish, but end it on an even number episode. And really, really shouldn't even bother, to be honest. I mean, nobody watches it. I did like making it, but that's the only reason why I'm doing it, is so I can reach 100 and record an episode with my best friend Jeremy. But I don't think it's going to happen, just because who cares, you know? I did care, and then when you start finding yourself, you know, less likely to record an episode because you realize what you're really doing it for, then it's just like, well. You know, these two elk have been running around every time I come out this way, they're back over here. And every time I show up, they run away. And it's like, guys, okay, you're lucky I let you live because I don't need to really hunt you. But given the right motivation, I might. That's what I'm curious now. If I kill them, are they just going to go away? Can they stop appearing out of nowhere? Man. I actually wanted to make an episode early this morning. Early, because I was up at 2 a.m., 1 a.m., 2 a.m. And I just wanted to get up and make an episode because I was watching other people's YouTube videos, and I was like, these guys, they make their videos. They just make them because they feel like it, because they want to. And oh. And I haven't felt like making a video on Blitzkrieg in a long time. Lydia? Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Vampires. Oh, he was easy. No, you don't. No. Never mind. I worried about nothing. You guys. Vampire's armor is really cool, actually. I hit tab. I've been playing a lot of PUBG lately. Yes, I have PUBG now. But only because I got a chance to try it out, okay? I got a chance to try it out, and I liked it, and so I bought it. And plus, they're releasing it this month on the 20th of December, 2017. That dates this episode. No, it doesn't. It's the 11th. But we've got 9 days before PUBG 1.0 comes out. And fingers crossed that it's actually... Where the hell were you? I know she came in at the end, but seriously. So we got 9 days before PUBG 1.0 actually releases on PC. The Xbox One X version is coming out on the 12th. I don't know if it'll be the 1.0 version, because it makes no sense. I mean, it's not even been tested on Xbox One X. So, I don't know. Maybe the One X crowd will have... I should just say Xbox One. Maybe the One crowd will have to test it first, play the test version, or the beta, alpha, whatever version first. But I'm excited about that. You know, I've been playing on the test servers, and they the new map Miramar. Excuse me. It's great. It's really open and a lot of damn it. There's a lot of room for sniping. Jeez. I forgot to get water. Oh well. I can deal. Look at this. We're almost there. It's a really wide open map. Oh, for God's sake. Are we really going to do this? What is it with you guys in the pirate hats?
Don't you walk away from me.
There you go. Oops. There we go. Was it worth it? I didn't think so. So, yeah. PUBG's coming out this month. Miramar, or Miramar, I don't know. I think it's Miramar, but I could be wrong. Is a great map. It's great. It runs better. Of course, I heard it was also built from the ground up with a lot of custom assets. I could be wrong, but it makes sense because the first map, which I can never remember, Erangel or whatever. Please, Mr. Bear, please don't. Oh, you're almost dead. I don't know what was killing you before, but okay. Okay. Just standing there. Erangel or whatever the hell it's called. The first map apparently was just all pre-made assets that weren't optimized. And yeah, that's one of the biggest reasons for its frame rate problems. They weren't optimized for Unreal Engine 4, and that's basically what they've been fighting with this whole time. But that's just what I heard. I don't know if that's true or not. Oh, for God's sake, with these animals just all over the place. Come on. I'm not saying I don't need her help, but, I mean, whoops. Whatever, I'll take the pelt. I'm terribly sorry about all the throat clearing and whatnot. But I'm not saying I don't need Lydia's help, but I seriously just handled the crap out of that saber cat by myself. 2 whacks and a power hit, and it's dead. Yep, just keep going straight. We're almost there. Of course, I don't remember this being the road that we travel on. I'm not kidding. Like, I remember it being different. Am I losing my mind? I think I'm losing my mind. Well, either way, whatever. So we're back at 60 frames a second, and I'm happy. Screw it, I'm happy about it. No, there's the waterfall. I remember that. Because I truly believe, when it comes to video games, okay, not live action. Live action has no place being 60 frames a second. But when it comes to video games, it really does make the experience a little better for the viewer. Because it's smooth, you know? It's a nice, smooth frame rate. Everything looks smoother. And it's just nicer to look at when you're watching a video game being played. Um, and so, that's why I wanted to go back to 60 frames a second at the cost of, hard drive space. I mean, I'm knocking off like a bunch of my shows because, well, I just don't have the motivation to make them, or because they don't get views, and it's kind of hard to make something. I mean, I want to make things that I want to make, for sure. Don't get me wrong. I mean, don't be a creator unless you want to make things, and I'm always wanting to make things. Okay, there's always something that I'm thinking of making. Yeah, see, I usually come from this direction. That's so weird. I'm constantly making things. I'm constantly coming up with ideas of making things. So that's why I keep changing a lot, because I'm looking at what works and what doesn't. And I'm constantly just modifying what I do. I have more shows in mind to make. Okay. And, what the... But I have to get in. Dager. Are you Dager? You're not. You are Dager. Can you open your door, please, so I don't get in trouble? I'm gonna get in trouble for this. I mean, she's not able to go... See, I got a bounty. She's not able to go... Shut up. No, you ass! I knew it. I knew it. You're such a piece of crap. Alright, put this away. Oh, $5 or 5 gold bounty. Can I please just do my job? I don't want to have to wait until more. I guess I'll have to wait. I know it has a wait function, but I really didn't want to do that. I just wanted to get the job done, but whatever. Now that stupid guard screwed me over on it. Why was it locked? Why was it locked? She was outside her house. I mean, give me a break. What a dick. I almost had the damn thing dead. I'd be like, look, I'm a companion. You're bothering me while I'm on a job. I broke into her house because she locked it. If I could talk, I'd say that. Or if they gave us that option. That would have been nice. Maybe an option where you tell them, hey, look, okay, I'm on a job. And their house was locked. Quick save again. Let's go. I'm gonna kill this stupid bear. Or snow bear. There. Job done. Freaking hell, man. Oh, I can't skin it? Oh, well, that sucks. Anyway. I love that it's literally just a straight shot here. All you do is run straight, basically. And now we're just gonna run straight back. So anyway, back to what I was saying. As I pointed out in the last episode, this is really my time to just let you guys know what's going on. And, I wish I had comments from you guys that I could talk about. You guys ask questions or something like that. That'd be really cool. I can't... I'm hoping that I can get to a point where I'm answering your questions in episode. That'd be great. But really, I guess this is my time to just let you guys know what's going on with me and my channel and what shows I'm doing and blah, blah, blah. Since we do have a lot of travel time, hopefully she doesn't send me this far again. I mean, it took us, 15, 20 minutes to get here. Give or take. I need to make sure I'm going the right direction here. Yes. So that's not too bad to get basically from, to get from one side of the map to the other just walking, or jogging, excuse me. Probably takes about a half hour or so, maybe a little bit more. So if I was to go from Riften to Markarth, it probably would take about half an hour. But being that there's a lot of travel time, it's a good time to just, talk about stuff. Talk about what I'm doing. And this show, for sure, gets more views than Blitzkrieg does. I think the last episode of Blitzkrieg got like 1 view. And that's like, I'm lucky if I get more than that. So it's, really, I've been beating a dead horse with a stick for the last, I don't know, 7 years. Blitzkrieg started out okay, and then it kind of just dropped off. Pretty similar to this show, actually. But I think this show's drop-off was much contributed to the fact that I am inconsistent. I was inconsistent with the episodes and everything, and so I think it's time that I buckle down and start recording an episode every week, and definitely record more episodes. I want to. Okay, this game I want to play. I want to record more consistent episodes. I definitely want to record as many episodes as it takes to get up to where it should be. So like 63 or something like that. I'm going to have to recount because I forgot already. And then be more consistent, again, with the possible job, getting my job back at the dealership on the horizon. It's going to be more difficult to do the episodes. I'll still try and do them consistently. But it seems as though I would have to take the weekends to make sure that they, to record my episodes where I have time to do them. And, 'cause I'd be working like 8 to 6 or whatever. I think technically it should be 8 to 4:30, but they love working overtime over there, and I could certainly use some overtime, I guess. I mean, my job, if I do get this, which they should be calling me this week. If I do get this job, it'll be a lot easier than my other job. A lot less physical, which I don't mind physical labor and manual labor. I've done it for many years already. I'm not a stranger to it. What I am a stranger to is my last job, which was sitting at a desk for hours and hours and hours. I did that temporarily when I was a what do you call it? I was still a student. I was actually just at the end of my graduation, so I was only doing this for like a couple of months. But an intern. There we go. I knew I was going to think of the word. When I was an intern for Meals on Wheels in Albany, that was the most time I spent at a desk prior to doing all this and prior to my job at Grace Note. And I'd never done that consistently for years on end. Now my body's a little used to it. This chair still needs to be replaced, and hopefully with my day job I'll be able to do everything I've wanted to do. Get a new chair, get a home of my own. Just do everything that I want to do. Oh no. I've got vampirism. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You seriously have got to be kidding me. Crap. How do I fix that? I don't even know how to get rid of this. I'm pretty sure sleeping's not going to help. Those pieces of crap. They infected me, basically. Lovely. While I'm trying to get rid of werewolfism, I'm being slowly changed into a vampire. Okay. Random chill. Go away. What do you want? Are you supposed to be talking to me? Is that what's going on here? What the hell's going on? Go away. That's creepy. Just two kids just following me. They're probably going to follow me all the way back. And then some. And where did they come from? Where the hell did they just come from? What the hell, dude? They just come out of nowhere, just walking down the street. Are you still following me? Alright, good. Yeah, no, good. Go away. Leave me alone, you little brats. God, nothing better to do. That wasn't creepy at all. Great. So I'm going to have to get rid of this. I'm going to find out how to get rid of this. There we go. Gotta make sure we catch those butterflies. Also need to make sure I keep getting blue flowers. So anyway, yeah. I actually don't think I'm going to be finishing up Blitzkrieg, or I'm going to be finishing it, just not continuing to episode 100. I would like to continue doing StarCraft, though. I have not finished that story. I may or may not just continue doing that on live stream instead of having a YouTube show, because it's not exactly a YouTube show I planned on. I wasn't planning that one. So I may not continue doing that. Because every time I do a show, okay, I really feel that an intro, a proper intro, is necessary. Okay, I like seeing videos with cool intros and stuff like that. And I'm not talking about cool intros like techno music and just flashing lights and, you know, bouncing words and crap like that. No, that stuff's obnoxious. And to any YouTubers who do that, knock it off. Knock it off. You're not cool, okay? You're not cool with all the crazy stuff. And I bet you didn't even make that intro, okay? I just learned that one of the bigger YouTubers that I watch just bought his intro, basically, and he just changed the words. I didn't realize that. I thought all YouTube creators kind of like created their own intros and did all their own stuff. At least I can say I did mine, okay? I've done every single intro I've ever made. Now, granted, some of them are very simple. Okay, like Blitzkrieg's intro, very, very simple. Just changed a couple of the effects, changed the music, once around. But that was about it. And it was just like fading in, fading out, done. But one of the intros that I'm the most proud of is the one I did for Try on Tuesdays. And it's literally the best intro I've ever made, and I couldn't be happier with it. It's epic, it's amazing, and I know I'm tooting my own horn, but it's definitely, I spent a significant time making it. All the the timing and everything, and everything had to be just right. And it's not perfect, but believe it or not, I did all that in Premiere Pro. Now, there's a lot more you can do in After Effects, that's for sure. But the problem with After Effects is that when you play the clip, or you play your whatever you're doing, you have to do a RAM preview, which, I mean, that's old After Effects. I don't know if they changed it since then, but the last time I used After Effects, that's what you had to do. Is you have to do a RAM preview in order to hear any audio changes that you've made. And I can't imagine that that's very easy, especially since every time you do a RAM preview, it starts from the beginning. You can't just play from the section that you want to check out. Again, this may have been changed, but I think it's kind of messed up. And I wouldn't have been able to do all that had I not been able to hear the music cues that I want. So, needless to say, yeah, I didn't use After Effects. But I'm proud of, this is why I'm so proud of the work that I do, because I do it all myself. If I don't know something, I learn it, because that's what matters. If you just pay everybody to do everything for you, then what do you learn? All you learn is that you want to get things out there as quickly as possible, but it's like you don't know how the creator of the intro or whatever did it. Maybe some of you just don't care. I don't know. I do. I would love amazing intro. I mean, there was one show that I would still like to do, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to with all the other shows that I want to do. There's for that one show, there was an intro that I have in my head. I'm seeing it that I want to do, but it would take. I feel like it would take a significant amount of time relearning After Effects, because I was definitely not a pro in After Effects, and I'm certainly not a pro in Premiere Pro. I just kind of throw stuff together, but it would take a significant amount of time learning After Effects to achieve the look that I see in my head. And, you know, keeping up with everything, it's going to take a while. I may not stream today, actually. It's Monday. And I may not stream today because, one, I need to get my blog back up and running. Okay, I finally figured out how to set up a subdomain, so I need to get that back up and running. And two, I would like to record videos. And, you know, probably more episodes of this. So, I don't know. We'll have to see, but... Sorry about that. I don't mean to do that into the microphone.
A few seconds for my supper is all I ask.
Where? Who? You?
You look worse than I feel. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
Yeah. Okay, gift of charity. I need to get rid of this vampirism. This is not good. So, I'm going to go turn this into Ayla. And we're going to get the next one, go do that, and then hopefully not too long after we can
You're someone who can get
finish this whole
I'm sure
charade.
The owner of that place is relieved. They certainly came through with the coin.
There's 200.
The Jarl of Whiterun has. It seems that predators have taken up residence and have been attacking farmers and travelers.
Oh, I thought it was something
Someone's got to
special.
Head out there and take care of the beasts.
I got it.
I knew we could count on you. Get it taken care of right away. Nobody wants to add.
I love how I'm the leader of the companions and she's giving me orders. Like, what the hell happened? I thought I was in charge here. Alright, so we're doing that. Oh, wait. Don't I have a potion that could potentially cure this problem? I have tons of potions. Cure disease. I bet you it didn't do anything. But we'll find out. Hold on. Yes! It worked. I don't have to worry about it anymore. Yeah! Yeah, boy! Okay, where are we going now? I don't see the marker. It's not in Whiterun. Oh. What? I mean, it's not. Not that, you idiot. Alright. Green Spring Hollow. Have I ever been there? I don't even know. No idea. But we'll find out. Ah, thank God the cure disease worked. I don't have to worry about being a vampire now. Stupid vampires. I think I can make that potion. Alright, seriously, where was the marker? But yeah, I'll be making a announcement video very shortly. to let you guys know about... Oh. Oh, wow. Nice. It's super close. Thank you. Oh my god, I don't have to go across the world. Alright, but yeah, I'll be making an announcement video about a show that I have been dying to do. It's not really a show, actually. It's not really a show. It's actually more of a project. One that I hope will possibly, get my foot in the door as a voice actor. Because I really want to do voice acting. I watched PlayStation Experience this weekend, and I saw many of the panels. The 10 Years of Uncharted. I saw The Last of Us Part 2 panel, and I wish I could be in their shoes. I wish I could be in the shoes of Troy Baker, Nolan North, Ashley Johnson. I mean, it would be a dream come true. I've always wanted to do voice acting, and I think the project that I want to do, that I'm thinking about doing, not thinking, I'm going to do it, might help with that. I don't know. I mean, people get noticed on YouTube every day. People get noticed doing stuff on the internet all the time. Maybe this will be something that I can do to get myself noticed. And fingers crossed, maybe it does. I've always loved acting. I loved it when I was in high school, and if you guys ever been by my channel when I'm streaming, a lot of the time, if I'm really energetic, sitting in this chair drains it of me, or drains me of the energy that I need, and it sucks because I don't like it. And so that's another thing I need to get, is a sit-stand desk. I'll get one of those electric powered sit-stand desks, because I am sick of dealing with sitting in this chair. I'll definitely want to get a more comfortable chair, but I need a sit-stand desk so that I can stand up when I'm recording or streaming, if I need to. But anyway, I'm really excited about the idea, and I really hope that you guys will like it once I get the very first video out. It's not something that I think I've ever seen on YouTube before, to be honest. I know just about everything's been done, but there's always got to be something that somebody hasn't done, and I'm pretty sure this is something that nobody's ever done before. I could be wrong. I've said that before, and I'm sure there've been people who've done this thing that I'm talking about, but maybe not. Maybe I'll be the first. Maybe I'll be the pioneer. But I'll make an announcement video once I have the first video recorded, and maybe you guys will enjoy it. I hope you do, because it's definitely something I think I would enjoy personally. Alright, it's a freaking bear. Well, that was a quick death, wasn't it? You killed a giant elk. Get over here. Ugh. Right in the mouth. Yeah. Cave bear dealt with. Lydia, where did she go? Seriously, did she get stuck? Lydia, come on. Really? You know, I'm glad of no durability. At least there's no durability in this game. That would suck. No, the butterfly. Thank you. Didn't want the lavender. Can't really use lavender. I mean, I can. I just don't want to. So yeah, and I did the poll on Twitter, and it was all yeses to this question, but, it was only 3 votes. doing a Souls series on YouTube, because I really honestly want to play the Souls games, and I guess they're popular enough that people would watch it, maybe? I don't know. I'd be going from Demon's Souls on PS3 all the way up to Dark Souls 3. Just playing the game and, you know, trying to figure it out and stuff like that. And I've tried streaming those before, and I love playing them, but I can't imagine that people love watching me play them. You know, because, I mean, you're sitting there watching somebody who is very meticulous when it comes to games like that, where the difficulty really does not allow for rambunctious actions. You know, I can't just go in swinging without thinking of the consequences first. And usually the consequences is you die. And dying over and over and over again is not something I'm really keen on. So I tend to play games like that very carefully, very calculated. And if I die, it's because of a mistake I made. But, like, for example, I played Lords of the Fallen. I like that game. But I'm still in the first area because the next area is even harder. Way harder than I anticipated. And so I find myself having to just go back and forth in the first area, clearing out enemies, getting points, spending those points as wisely as I can. And that can't possibly be fun to watch for anybody. That's why I'm afraid to do the Souls games, because that's what I'd be doing. You know? I really would like to do the series, but man, I don't know. That's what's keeping me from doing it, because I know how I would play it. You know, I've watched MXR play Dark Souls 3 with his girlfriend, and they just went head first. That's all they did. They just went head first into the action. They died a lot. And it's just like, I really don't want to die a lot, because that's not fun for me. If I can avoid dying a lot, then I'm fine with it. But I'm not really into the idea of dying a lot, and I know I will, but not as much as most other people, like MXR and his girlfriend. Did they feel accomplished once they beat their enemies? Sure. Sure, they felt accomplished, but they died a lot for no reason. Like, it's very easily avoided if you just play cautiously. You know, they don't, as they've said in the past, even the developers have said in the past, they don't reward rash decisions. They don't reward the people that go in head first. That's Bloodborne, okay? That's not Dark Souls or Demon Souls. That's Bloodborne. Maybe Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 3 is a little bit faster paced than 2 or 1. But
come by Bellathor's shop at the market.
Yeah, they don't reward people who just go head first into it. You have to think about it. You have to take your time. And that's what those games are to me, is that you take your time. And now I will probably, if I ever get any viewers of the Souls series or Souls crowd that are huge fans of it, and they'll just be like talking crap and saying, oh, you know, you're taking too long, blah, blah, blah.
Have your share of the pay. A citizen of the region. It seems that a predator has invaded. I knew we could count on you. Get it taken care of right away. Nope.
You know, I'm sure they'd have some sort of snide remark telling me, hey, this is how you should do this, and blah, blah, blah. It's like, well, you know, video games are... Crap, we have to go all the way back to Markarth. Why? Why must you accept jobs from Markarth, woman? You know, they'd be sitting there leaving a comment. Maybe. I barely ever get comments. But, you know, it's just like... But I'm just like, you know, thinking that they'd leave a comment telling me that I'm doing certain things wrong and stuff like that. And, you know, it's not going to bother me. It's just, people play different ways. And I love how people on the internet can't accept that. They just absolutely cannot accept the fact that people play games differently. And the way I play the Souls games is very slow. But I feel more accomplished. Like, say, for example, with Lords of the Fallen, I feel way more accomplished when I just grind out. I mean, those are my types of games. I play those all the time. Grindy games. You're just doing stuff over and over and over again. I mean, that's what I did with Just Cause 3. Perfect example. Big open world game. I think I literally did just about every side thing you could think of to get the weapons that I wanted, get leveled up, get the equipment and gear that I need. I do that with a lot of open world games. And I mean, just take a look at this. Look at where I am with. Look at all this. This isn't even half of the freaking map. I mean, look at all the areas that I haven't discovered. There's so many missing here. There's so many missing in this area here. I mean, there's just so much in this game that I've only scratched the surface. But I guarantee you I'd be doing that. I'd be going around. I mean, I'm doing it while doing this series. And that's just the way I play the games. So, come on. You can't criticize somebody for playing the way that they want to play it. Oh my god, I can't believe this. Look at the lines. The game still does it. Ah, for God's sakes. Whatever. Game's on Ultra. Don't care. That shows up a lot less than they used to. I'll tell you that much. But, yeah. I just play games differently. And with the Soul series, I take it very slow. I repeat areas. So that way I can, do something in the other areas. And Demon Souls, I remember when I first played that game, I found out good farming spots. I went online and looked it up, and after you kill the very first boss, the blob with the phalanx, it's called the phalanx, but it's a bigger version of it. After you kill that thing, there's an area past that where there's a bunch of mini phalanxes that you can kill, and they give you shards and all the stuff that you need to upgrade your weapons and stuff like that. So I did that for a couple hours. I mean, it's just, that's what you do. I'm used to doing that with Final Fantasy. Grind out your levels, run around the open world. Like in Final Fantasy VII, for example, you just run around the open world, all in the open plains and stuff, and you just kill things. You just fight everything. I did that in Final Fantasy XI when I first figured out how to do it. That game was really hard because it's just like you're very restricted to particular areas, but also at the same time, when I started, I had this woman come up to me and I asked her what I should do first, looking for some help. That's when I actually talked to other people online. I don't talk to very many people anymore because they're all stupid. Not compared to me, they're just stupid. Like if you've ever played PUBG and you've not accidentally, but you've left on voice chat, which I found out recently you can turn off, which is great. It's just people making noise, people making stupid comments, stupid noises, stupid whatever they can do. It's just trolls online, and I refuse to talk to any of them because they're a waste of my time. But if you've ever played a game like that, you know what I mean. Talking to random idiots online is not my idea of fun because all they do is just make snide comments and think that they're funny. It's like, you're not funny, dude. You're literally showing how stupid you are right now by making these stupid noises, by making these stupid comments, calling people the N-word just because, it gets a rise out of people. Shut up. Just shut up. Sorry, I got off on a tangent there. But, yeah, I that's what I did for like a few hours was farm the phalanxes because I knew that it was a good farming spot. No. Come back. I need you. I need your wings. I need to kill you in a manner of speaking. I'm sorry. And that's what I'm afraid of that I'm going to do in the series is just constantly repeat over and over and over again. And I'm trying to also figure out, do I want to leave the series uncut? You know, do I want to make the episodes uncut? Because, you know, people like to see what people do. Man, I'm getting a lot of butterflies. People like to see what you do. At least I do. I know I do. When I watch Let's Plays and stuff, I want to see what they did to get to where they are. You know, instead of making hard cuts and stuff like that. It really depends on the game, I think. But with something like Dark Souls, well, more than likely people want to see you die. And so that's the fun part for them, is that they want to watch your failures. You know, so I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna do any cutting. They'll be like hour-long episodes. And, you know, I guess some people might think that you probably can't get a lot done in an hour, especially with Dark Souls, or Demon Souls. I should just say Souls games. But I think it's possible. I think it's possible. You just have to... And I could totally use the command console to bring back, like, a horse that I... Like, that spotted horse there. I could easily bring him back with the command console. But, yeah. I don't know. They'd be like hour-long episodes. Because, I mean, what's crazy is that we've evolved from early days of YouTube where people wanted just little clips here and there to they want uncut, full, raw, Let's Play type videos. Perfect example, last night. Look at that. Look at that. You turn the shadows all the way up and it still does that. Jeez. I thought I fixed it. Perfect example was last night. I was watching one of Level Cap's videos, and I looked at the time before I clicked on it. I'm like, half an hour? He never makes half-hour videos. And I just realized what was in the bottom corner. Crap. Give me one quick second here. Oh, I won't be able to do it. Damn it. Ignore the indicator in the bottom left corner. More than likely, I won't be using that footage, but in the 720p recording, I've accidentally left the indicator on. Oops. And this so I know that the recording of my 1080p 60 video is actually going and not failed on me. But anyway, he had prefaced the video by saying, hey, some people have been asking me of raw footage, you know, of me playing PUBG and stuff like that. And so he was playing with Choco Taco, which I don't know who that guy is, but he's become part of Level Cap's channel now. He does the PUBG videos, most of them. And so he has mentioned that people had been asking him to put up raw files, like raw video, not entirely raw, it's edited, you know, to have the intro and the outro. But he basically, you know, said that people have been asking him to put up full playthroughs and
I'm on my way to Solitude,
or full gameplay.
A united empire is better for everyone.
And so we've definitely come a long way from people who only want to watch like max 5-minute videos to, you know, hey, I want 45 minutes to an hour full of gameplay. Perfect example. Another perfect example. I know I keep saying that, but another good example is when I cut these videos from 2 hours to 1 hour because I was worried about time, getting, you know, the time it took to render and stuff. And we're talking, I still have my old rig. I still was playing on my old rig. Now I'm using it to stream and record. And some of the viewers had said, hey, why aren't these, you know, longer? And I was like, longer than an hour? I mean, I started out doing 2 hours. I thought maybe that was going to turn people off because, I mean, 2 hours is a long time to be sitting there watching somebody just run around all over the place. But I literally had people saying, "Why did you cut it?" And I'm like, "Holy crap!" Like, culture's changed. The YouTube culture's changed so differently, so much over the years that YouTube's been a thing. You know, I mean, you can see in society, Vine is no longer a thing, and I think that's just because it's, you know, Twitter's bigger or became bigger and kind of like took on the format. But like the people that used to be considered Viners, you know, people who created that stuff, really don't exist anymore. The only place that they exist is on YouTube or on Twitter or on Facebook. The three big names in social media. But like people just want longer videos. They want longer things, myself included. Okay, when Achievement Hunter puts out a Let's Play and it's not at least 45 minutes, I'm a bit disappointed. You know, even I used to be, you know, big into just half-hour video. It was great. I was like, I love their half-hour videos. Now it's just like, I want at least 45 minutes. You know, I want full matches of whatever they're playing, or, you know, whatever the case may be. I want at least 45 minutes. Otherwise, I am disappointed, and I can see where people come from. I just thought I was really shooting for the stars when I decided to do 2-hour videos. 2 hours of this thing right here, just running around. Can you play the game like this? Yes. Of course you can. That's obvious. That question's easy to answer without making a video on it. Can you play Skyrim without using fast travel? Yes. You can play any open world without using the fast travel. People just like, you know, going through the fast travel because, well, they want to go through the game faster, not easier, faster. They want to do it faster, and that's fine. You know, get your quests done. If you can fast travel to a point, great. If not, then oh well. Then you have to travel a little bit. But once you travel, then you can fast travel to that place. But you miss out on a lot of experiences, and I mean, so far the quote-unquote new experiences that I've had have been all kind of limited to the first, I don't know, 10 episodes or whatever. And then a lot of the new stuff kind of just became old stuff. You know, encounters like being robbed on the road by thieves in pirates' hats, apparently. I don't know why they're all wearing pirates' hats, but yeah, so that became a thing of the past. Now I just I scoff at it. I'm just like, great, another person impeding my progress towards my real goal. Another idiot who thinks he can take on the Dragonborn.
As if Skyrim didn't have enough outsiders.
But I have, and like I mentioned earlier, it's been a long time since I've encountered a dragon. I always enjoy the dragon fights because they're very few and far between. That is for sure. Okay, so we need a local map. There we go. Where are we going? Up there. Okay. Well, according to this, where am I? Oh. Is it up? Is it up there? Yeah, it's up here.
Get that beast out of my hands.
Okay, did you unlock the door? Okay, good. All right, let's do this. Oh, it's a wraith. Whoa. It's a bit over-exaggerated. Wow. Okay, let me see if I can get this guy's name right. Ogmund? Is that his name? Ogmund, yeah. Hey, Ogmund, the mess that you're gonna see, where'd he go? And well, he's going to have to pick up a lot of stuff. He's got a mess to pick up. Because that thing exploded. I didn't know it did that. Exploded and it threw all his stuff all over the floor.
Been tending your hounds? You smell
But
like
you know
a
what?
dog.
Not my problem. I was here to do the job, kill the thing, and then leave. I'm not there to be your housemaid. Sorry. It's funny. Cracking my knuckles. Sorry if you can hear that, and if you're not a fan of that. So yeah, I don't know. I just kind of trailed off into a bunch of different subjects. Bottom line is, I would love to do a Souls series, but I'm afraid to do it because I don't know how interesting I can make it. You know, another example was when I played Dark Souls 2 for the first time. The very first area with the green statue guys. I just fought the one guy for like an hour and a half, or maybe longer, trying to just get points to level up and money to buy new gear. That's all I did. Because the second guy kicked the crap out of me because I was just too slow. He, strangely, was fast. And he had a bigger weapon than the first guy. I'm just like, how the hell are you faster with a bigger weapon? I don't understand. Those games are hard. And the way that I play them is very slow. And so that's why I'm afraid to do the series. I'm not afraid of the comments, okay? I actually got my first hate comment on my RAM video, which I knew eventually that was going to happen. I mean, it's got over 16,000 views. I'm super excited about that. I can't believe that it's still getting views. I can't believe it. And it's the only video that's gone that high ever that I've ever made in the 10 years I've been doing YouTube. That's the highest viewed video I've ever made. And I don't know how to make another one. Because it was just a video that I wanted to make. I was like, you know, maybe people should know about this. You know, you can combine RAM, different types of RAM. Not types. I mean, it's DDR3, but you know, they can be different brands. They can be different frequencies. You just need to make sure that the timing lines up, the voltage lines up, and then you're golden. But it wasn't something that I planned on making. I was just like, maybe I should just make a quick video on, you know, what I did here, just so other people might know. And, you know, it's like Activision trying to recapture their popularity with Modern Warfare 1. They're trying to recapture that Call of Duty feeling with every freaking game they come out with. And that's just... you can't. Sometimes some things just happen because you had a good idea at one point. But trying to recapture that same thing that you may think that people want to know, I don't know, maybe it was the way I shot it. Maybe it's because I was very nonchalant about it and I shot it with my phone. You know, because my unboxing videos actually get more views than most of my other videos do. The unboxing of the Chromecast Ultra and like my little brother's computer build and stuff like that, the parts, going over the parts and stuff, that stuff got okay views. It didn't get thousands of views. But the unboxing of my GTX 1060 got, I think it's over 2,000 views now. And again, all I did was, like, I got home and I put the camera on and just started unboxing it with one hand.
I'm on my way to Windhelm to join up with the
I'm curious
Stormcloaks.
as to whether people just enjoy the simplicity of it all. You know, it's not flashy, it's nothing. It's just you it's just you and the camera. Maybe people enjoy the simplicity of it, but I don't know. Again, can't figure out. And I don't expect my Let's Plays to do well because everybody's doing them. Since the early days of Let's Plays, because of Achievement Hunter, everybody's doing them. And it really comes down to, what do you offer as a person? What do you offer as a personality? And a lot of the time, yes, I offer energy. I offer what I perceive to be comedy. I offer whatever people want, I guess. Insight into something that they are interested in, maybe. I don't know. I can't really give myself a lot of credit. That sounds like I'm a genius and I'm sharing it with the world. No. I do think I'm funny from time to time. Like, I like to be funny. I like it when people laugh at my stuff, at me. I don't care if it's at me or if at what I say, but it's like, I like making people laugh. But when it comes to, playing games that people want to watch, I mean, the very first episode of this series is over 1,000 views, and it tapers off. You take a look at the first episode, then the second, then the third. It kind of goes down by hundreds of views, and so it eventually leveled off at like 20 some odd views per episode, and now it's not even anywhere near that. Are you guys gonna fight? Okay, you guys are fighting. I guess so. You know what? Screw it. Wait, you guys are gonna fight me too? Yo, wait, hold on. Can you guys not? I'm gonna die. Nope. That's okay. Not it. It's that damn mage. Screw this, dude. I'm not gonna face off against a mage and highwaymen. The highwaymen are freaking annoying as it is. Get the hell out of here. Gotta do a quick save. I don't know if Lydia is down. I'm kind of hoping she'll just show up. But I'm not dealing with that. No thanks. That mage damn near killed me. I don't have enough health potions for this. The worst part is that my health potions don't do near enough health regeneration. So yeah, the first episode of this has over 1,000 views. It's like 1,500 or something like that. And then it tapers off. I think the next episode has like 500. And then the third episode has like 200. And then it just eventually, like I said, plateaued at 20. And now it's under 10 because I've been stupid. But it's what people want to watch. And like, that drives them to watch your stuff. And that video, the first episode, getting that many views really just kept me going with it. And that happened, much over a much longer period than some of my other videos, but it kept me going doing this series because I thought people really wanted to watch it. If I could get 1,500 views per episode, that'd be amazing. I might be able to finally kickstart my YouTube career. And I've been getting a lot of new subscribers lately, which is great. I'm almost up to 250 or something like that. I'm really happy about that, but I think mostly that's coming from the RAM video because it's got so many views. Oh good, you got here. See, eventually she would have caught up. I think that's mostly people who subscribe because of the RAM video, because they might be expecting more tech videos. And I do want to do more tech videos. I just don't get new tech every day. Okay, my next big purchase is probably going to be a GTX 1080 Ti or something. Or if I ever get the money for that. My biggest challenge once I get my day job back is saving up to move out. I can't live with my parents forever. That's just sad. But that's the next big thing. I can't be spending money on new graphics cards or anything like that, new hardware to, you know, do unboxing videos of and reviews of or anything like that. It'd be great. I would love it'd be if I was in the position of Jay's 2 Cents or Linus, Sebastian from Linus Tech Tips or whatever, and I got review copies of games, or I got new pieces of tech like monitors and graphics cards and RAM and all this other stuff to review. It'd be Christmas every day for me. That'd be great. I would make a video on it happily. Because honestly, I think simplest is best. I mean, like I mentioned earlier, that Try on Tuesday intro was the most complicated thing I've ever done in editing. Easily one of the most complicated things I've ever done. So it wasn't simple, but it was fun. And it turned out exactly the way I wanted it. It was amazing. But I like doing those unboxing videos because it's simple and straight to the point. I get right to it, show you guys what the thing is, and talk a little bit about it. And that's how, honestly, that's how I'd probably do, even if I got to that status, which I won't. But if I was in that position and I was at that status, I really don't care to have super expensive cameras to shoot my videos with. I have two very perfectly fine webcams that cost me $80 a piece. I only have two. It's the Logitech C920. I got two of them way back years ago. And they work just fine. I just got to get the lighting. That's all it is. You know, cameras, any camera. Doesn't matter if it's my phone, if it's the webcams, or if it's a really high-end professional RED camera. The lighting needs to be correct. Like, the lighting needs to be so much so that the camera picks up all the movements and that it's fluid and all that, and it can see everything. That's all it takes. Proper lighting. And then guess what? You've got yourself a video. It doesn't need to be complicated. Like the times when I was showing off the parts for my little brother's computer build. I just took one of my C920s, put it on I stuck it in, you know, where you put a microphone. Like, I have my microphones sitting in the arm, or the holder, the microphone holder on the end of a boom arm. That's all I did. I just put it in there, and then I pointed it down. It's really not that complicated, but you got these big YouTubers and everything. They're talking about, but I want to give you the best quality and the best. Yeah, but it's costing you a fortune. It's costing you a fortune to, even if you don't own those cameras, you're renting them, and that costs a lot of money just to rent a really high-end camera. Just ask Gavin from Slow Mo Guys. Those Phantoms, he doesn't own any of those, I don't think. He's just renting them. Those cameras cost thousands of dollars. He can't afford that, and he knows it. So he rents them, but that still costs a lot of money. That's too much. Too much for me. Would I like a nice camera? Sure. Sure. But if I can take video footage with my phone that's of decent quality,
You're someone who can get things. I'm sure that the
then
owner of that place is relieved.
who cares?
They certainly came
I'm getting the
through with
content
support.
out.
The Jarl of the Rift has. It seems that someone's got to head out there and take care. Good. I knew that we could count on you.
Now, I know
It's
this is
simply
a
beast,
lot
but be
of...
cautious. The beasts of Skyrim are made of sterner stuff than most.
Yeah. Quit talking and give me the marker. Jeez. Now, I know this is a lot of going out and doing... Alright, let's turn that off. And, crap. Is this another one where I have to get outside the city to see the marker? I think it is. I don't see it on the map now. So But yeah, I just don't. I love doing those videos, but I don't like it making them super, edited or anything like that. And I'll show B-roll. I mean, if you watched my video that I should have made forever ago, like after I finished building the damn computer. Of course, I lost the footage that I wanted. That probably would have been the most edited vlog I've ever made, really. Of my new computer, because I showed the building process. Basically, I showed all the pieces and everything. It was like 3 hours of footage that I was going to sift through and kind of like cut to all the important pieces when, especially when I start talking about certain pieces. It is over here. It disappeared. There it is. Oh, jeez. All right. I was like, wait, where the hell is it? So anyway, yeah. I just like I like keeping it simple. But that build vlog would have been the most edited thing I've done. I still haven't done Jeremy's build vlog, and that computer was done like a year and a half ago. So, or something like that. It's been a while. I can look at the footage and or I can look at the timestamps on the footage and get an exact date as to when I recorded it. But it wasn't going to be super complicated. I was going to show you the parts, all the parts that I used and everything. I was going to go over, I don't know how long it took, I guess. I don't know. It really wasn't going to be super complicated because it doesn't need to be. It shouldn't be. These are torch bugs. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Thank you. The torch bug thorax actually is useful in alchemy. You know me with my alchemy. So, I mean, those build vlogs are probably the most complex that my vlogs will get. But I like vlogs that are simple. It's just you and the camera. I don't want to put a whole lot of editing in it because you might miss something. You still get the information out there. Like my first ever unboxing video was my current monitor, my Asus VX228H. It's a great monitor, by the way. Still love it. Wish I had 2 more. They're $120. Cheapest monitor for gaming reasons. Oh, jeez. Did he just kill the wolf, or is he going to try and attack me? Aspiring mage. Okay, so he's not going to attack us. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. This Asus monitor is 1080p, 60 hertz, 1 millisecond response time, $120. Couldn't ask for a better gaming monitor. I doubt it is even made for gaming, but that's what it is. That is like, those are the best specs that you could possibly want for right now, because 1080p is the common resolution. 4K is becoming that, but it's really hard to hit 60 frames a second in 4K without having 2 GTX 1080 Ti's or something. One Ti actually can do 60 FPS at 4K, but I don't have a 4K monitor, and they're too expensive. But when you can nail 1080p at 1 millisecond response time at 60 hertz, I'll take it. So for $120, Asus, you made a fantastic gaming monitor. The color is nice. I'm not that picky to a point where, color correction has to be perfect. Okay? I'm not that picky. But it's got a game mode, so I just turn that on. Make adjustments if I feel like it, but, I mean, the game mode is pretty nice anyway. And, I'm good to go. Good to go. Great monitor. And I want 2 more. It'll cost me $240, which is not bad. but I'll have 3 monitors that are the exact same, because right now I have 3 monitors, but I've got my 1080p monitor, and then I've got 2 Dell monitors that my dad was able to keep after he got forcibly retired from GE. He already had them here at home, and he's like, so what do I do with these things? And they just said, yeah, just keep them. Because what do they care? They're just going to toss them anyway. These are actually pretty old monitors. I mean, I don't know how old, but they're not widescreen. I'm not saying all monitors have to be widescreen. Most monitors are these days, but these are, 1280 by 1024 resolution or something like that. I think they're like that. And I mean, that's not normal, but I mean, it looks symmetrical. Everything's symmetrical at least. Let me see where this place is, because I don't want to miss it. So yeah, literally just keep on going. And it looks symmetrical since I have 2 of the same monitors on the ends. But I can just see having 3 of these 1080p monitors. I could actually play stereoscopic games. Like Black Ops 1 has the support for multi-monitor setup, so where you can have a peripheral vision sort of thing. A lot of racing games have that to really get you more immersed. And I would love that. Uh-oh. Are we really going to do this? Are you an assassin? You're just Khajiit? Hey, you have my armor. Look at that. He healed himself. What the hell was that all about? It just says Khajiit. A Dwemer control rod. I'll take that. 91? What is mine at? Does he have a better version? No. Same. Never mind. Okay, we're good. What was that all about? It was a random Khajiit. It wasn't an assassin. It wasn't a thief. It's just a Khajiit. That's all it said. Why? What? Do the Khajiit people hate me? When did that happen? Not a clue. No idea what happened. Random Khajiit. I've never seen that before. It's usually an assassin or a thief, but no, it's Khajiit. So yeah, I would love 2 more of these monitors, and I've got it bookmarked. They stopped selling them for a while, and then they brought them back, and I'm just like, what? Why? First of all, why would you stop selling them? Because they're amazing. All right, they're not attacking me, are they? All right, good. But yeah, I'm just like, why would you stop selling them? But I found them again. I think they're on Amazon. And I want 2 more. I want 2 more of these. I mean, I would love a 4K monitor, and they are becoming more affordable, for sure. And for $240, I could probably get one, to be honest. If I look in the right places, I might actually be able to get a 4K monitor for $240. If I'm lucky. But I've always wanted 3 of the same monitors. Man, I'm running into a lot of crap over here. Of course, I barely come in this direction, so these are just skiers. Woo! Batter up. Oh, flowers. More flowers. I'm not kidding, man. I want as many Blue Mountain flowers and as many freaking butterfly wings as possible, so I can just make a ton of potions. Oh, right. That reminds me. I have a point to spend. Let's go to alchemy. Okay. Potions and poisons you make are 20% stronger. Potions you mix that restore health, magic, or stamina are 25% more powerful. So I'm going to put that point in there. I need to increase my alchemy. I have to increase my alchemy. Otherwise, my potions are going to be completely useless during battle. I mean, you saw it was only 23 points of health restored. Speaking of which, what are they now? Still 23. Okay. Oh, right, because those are old ones. So if I make new ones, they'll probably be stronger than that. Now, keep that in mind. The current ones that oh, that's not loading. Look at this. Holy crap, that's weird. I've never actually seen this happen in this game. Okay, there we go. Keep that in mind. My current potion status is 23 health. It's not a lot. Especially for how much health I have. Lydia, you make me nervous because I'm the only person that can kill you, and I don't want you stepping in front of me. I remember when I used... You know what? That's probably also... Stop sliding. That's probably also why the earlier episodes were more exciting, because I was prone to getting killed by a saber-toothed cat or a bear or a giant pack of wolves. Now it's just like, they're animals. Now, I did come across a mage that was kicking the crap out of me. You know, dealing with the... Highwaymen, for some reason, are extremely difficult. I don't know why. I don't know why they're still difficult for me. They're just people. They're just bandits, basically. They're basically advanced bandits. But they shouldn't be that hard to kill. And they totally are. So, I don't know. Am I going the right way? I am. I'm almost there, actually. So, yeah. So, keep that in mind. My current potions only do 23 health. And I cannot wait to see how much more health I can get. I believe this is the right path. It looks like it. I can't wait to see how much health I can get from just that one upgrade. Of course, if I had been concentrating on my alchemy from a lot longer ago, my potions would be a lot more powerful by now. Don't you worry. We'll get there. We will get there. For sure. Alright. So I thought we were here already. Never mind. Alright, I have to... Do I have to go up this way? I don't even know. Let's kill these spiders. They're gross. Nice shot. You suck. Yeah, I've been poisoned, but nah, no big deal. I can make potions for that too. Alright, so I think, yep, I just gotta go up here. Okay. I gotta go up here. You see that? Bam, 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 bam. That's I wasn't the fact that I'm bored. I'm actually, I have a goal, and I'm gonna reach that goal no matter what. And it's gonna take a few filler episodes, as they were. That technically you could consider these filler episodes, because the only goal that I have in mind is to stop being a werewolf. And it's been a lot of episodes, and I apologize if you're not a fan of what I'm doing right now. I am sorry. I know that I'm sure that there's some of you that want to see me do the main quests. And I will get back to the main quests. I promise. I just don't want to be a werewolf anymore. It was cool when I first did it years ago, but I don't really care to be a werewolf because it doesn't really benefit you. I mean, it does and it doesn't. I mean, if you're in a bind, werewolf it up, and then you can kill everybody and everything. But then you end up waking up probably in the middle of nowhere with no armor on or anything. Is that Lydia? How did she get over there? What the hell? How did you get... Lydia, how did you get over there? Wait a second. Oh, this is down there. What? No. Oh, they're talking to the stupid elk. You're talking to an animal, you know. How did she get over there? Lydia, you're bothering those poor hunters. A quick save here.
Hey, look, a cave.
I wonder what's inside. Well, we're gonna find out, aren't we?
Huh?
All right. Huh? It's a troll. Okay, let's do this. I mean, trolls are still kind of a pain, but they're not as bad as before. Before, I couldn't do this much damage to them. Could not do that much damage to them before. I want their fat. And then I'm gonna loot this place. See what it's got. Nice. Bigger stamina. What's this? Archery. Oh. I've already read it. I guess I've already read it. Well, that sucks. Damage of 25. Bow of the Hunt. I've got 34, right? Yeah. 35, excuse me. Screw it. Let's take it anyway. Ooh. Healing? No. I thought there was more than just one. Oh well. Might as well take the mushrooms. No, not the deer, not the deer. Give me the bleeding crown. Yeah, let's just harvest the mushrooms. That's for alchemy's sake. Nothing says I have to just make only health potions. Definitely make more than just that. Anything, really. Oh. I actually found out about a bug. I don't think it exists in the PC version. I could be wrong. But in the latest Nintendo Switch version, the bug where I guess if you start mining and you actually get stuck in the mining loop, there's a bug for that. That's basically game breaking. I mean, because you're stuck. You can't get out of it. And since, well, you can't access the command console or anything in the console versions, you're basically screwed. So, you know. So anyway, what was I saying? I don't remember what I was talking about. No idea. I've already lost what I was talking about. Oh man, this game's awesome. I love it. I love it. Oh, so I think I remember the filler episodes. That's basically what these are. And I hope they don't turn you away from the series, because, you know, I try to talk while I'm doing things and, you know, try and keep your interest by talking about things, keeping the conversation going, so on and so forth. So I hope that I have not deterred you guys from watching these episodes just because I'm trying to do one thing here. But I think it's important to have a direction, to have a goal in mind. And my goal just happens to be... I don't want to be a werewolf anymore. Did I come up this way? I think I came this way. And I think that's a pretty, you know... Nope, I did not come this way. Yeah, no, I went down this way. Alright, let's turn around. I don't want to be a werewolf. Yeah, see, she didn't follow me. This is what I hate about the followers in this game. They're stupid. The pathing is all wrong. They don't just follow you. Dragon Age Inquisition. I know I've made this comparison before. I remember making this comparison in one of these videos, but Dragon Age Inquisition's followers they'll follow you down a 90-degree angle. Like they really will. Ooh, can I take a shortcut? Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm taking a shortcut. I'm gonna go through here instead. And when I get out, I gotta take a left. But yeah, I love this game. It's so much fun because there's so much to do. And I do promise I will get back to the main quest. Because I eventually have to finish Fus Roda, okay? All I have is Fus. Fus Roda, would be so amazing in battle. You know, and we'll definitely go on more adventures. We have to find more places. That's also a thing. Because I pointed out earlier in this episode that there's a lot of area that I have yet to cover. A lot of places that need to be discovered and cleared, so on and so forth. What the hell is that? In the top right corner. What is that indicator? I don't know what that indicates. Get out of my way, goat. Don't make me kill you. So I still have tons to do, and we're totally going to do that. We're totally going to go on those adventures. But right now, I have one thing in mind, and that's to not be a werewolf, so I can get a damn good night's sleep. I don't know if this is actually going to work. I don't know. I have no clue. But I'm going to keep doing these missions for the companions until we progress here, because it seems as though that's the pattern. We got an idol. I did a bunch of these missions where I had to go and kill an animal for somebody and then go all the way back. Then we got another idol, and it did the same thing again and over and over and over again. I always thought, back when I was playing this on PS3, I always thought that they were just never ending.
Greetings, brother. You look weary.
No, I'm not taking skooma. So yeah, I thought they were just never-ending, you know, quests where you just go and kill an animal for a person that let them invade their home. And it turns out that's not true. These are just quests to do in between while you try and pass the time, the in-game time for, you know, the next main quest for that line to come up. And I'm hoping that's the case with this. Because I've already done, what, 3 of these? 3 or 4 of these? Something like that. And usually it's about 3 or 4 before you get onto the next piece of the main mission. So I'm hoping that this, fingers crossed, is the last one, and then we can finally continue on with the ritual. Although it might not happen. I'm probably just thinking that, you know, I'm not gonna be a werewolf anymore. Oh, look who decided to join me. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. I'm really hoping that I can get rid of the werewolfism, and I don't plan on being a vampire either. Okay? I'm gonna stifle your excitement right there. I'm not gonna be a vampire either. There's a reason I got rid of the vampirism. The sanguine of vampirism, or whatever. When I got infected by those diseased mongrels. That is not what this playthrough is about. This playthrough is about exploring this game. Well, I was going to say in its entirety, but it's not impossible. It's just going to take a long time. And I planned on doing this series for a long time. But again, the views have been getting less and less, and that's my fault. So it really depends on how much longer people are willing to watch this. People don't seem to want to watch Blizzard games, so that's why I'm stopping that. People didn't want to watch Titanfall Tuesday. They don't want to watch Titanfall, so I've stopped that again. The only reason I started that up is because I really like Titanfall, but it's becoming harder and harder to find games. Like, even PvP games. It's becoming extremely difficult, which is just so weird to me. Oh, is that more? Yeah, we're going to do it. We're going to take a detour here, and I'm going to get some of that ore over there. You can tell it's ore. It's coming out of... It's a different color in the side of a gray mountain. Of course it's ore. I think before each time I gather ore, I'm going to quick save just in case if that bug does happen. I don't know. I've never experienced it, so fingers crossed that it never actually happens. But I guess another reason why I wanted to go back to 60 frames a second is the fact that you guys can now see what I'm talking about when I talk about frame rate dips. I mean, you could see the hitches before, even in 30 FPS. The game stops moving. for a split second. But you guys can finally see what I'm talking about and the struggles that this game shows. I mean, I don't know why it's struggling on such a high-end system, but that's optimization for you. That's why I want to play the special edition. I would love to continue this gameplay, this playthrough on the special edition, but then I lose this awesome armor that I'm wearing. I lose all the custom weapons that I have. Well, I think this, maybe this sword, no, I think the sword might be part of the base game, but I lose any armor and weapons that belong to the immersive weapons and armor mod. Now, I just reminded myself, if I go onto the Nexus and I find that those two mods have come over to the special edition, then I will move, because the special edition runs so much better. Way better. And once again, I'll lose, all the other mods that I have. The map mod, the enhanced lights and effects mod. I don't have a whole lot. Sky UI, I think, is actually out for the special edition. I think it's Sky UI 64, I think they're calling it. Which is great. So, I could have Sky UI. But basically, I would have to run down my mods list to really look at the ones that I'm using and see if they actually are also on the special edition. I don't think, though, I would need enhanced lights and effects. I do have the Climates of Tamriel. I don't know if that's actually in the game, which would suck. I don't know if that's in the mod list for special edition. But, I mean, the special edition does look good. I'm not going to lie. Like, a lot of people are saying, oh, it doesn't look that great. And it's like, it kind of does. It looks a lot different. If you really look at it, there's a lot of enhancements that they threw in there. And a lot of modern techniques. And it runs better. I hate to break the news to all you OG Skyrim fans, but the game runs better in Special Edition. It's not a broken mess like this is. I mean, just coming over that small hill, I experienced stutter and a hitch. Why? The only time that happens is if you have the view distance on Ultra in the Special Edition. That's the only time that happens. I have experienced frame rate drops in the special edition, but that's only because the view distance is maxed out. Oh, crap. Well, these guys mages. Oh, she killed his ass. I can't. Why am I not hitting him? There we go. You're dead. Oh, you tried to bring him back. That's so cute. But I'm sorry, friend. It was in vain. Why am I not wearing a cloak? Seriously, why am I not wearing a cloak? I'm going to put that on. And... Ooh. No. Oh, cloak. And it goes so well with my stuff. Oh, I think that's why I did it. Because it didn't really mesh well with my gear that I have. Like, look at it, it's just clipping through all that stuff. But it does actually kind of match what I'm wearing. You see the hood? The top of the hood poking out the back there? I could deal with it, though. I could deal with it. It matches everything, so I'm good. Yes, nice. I have a cloak now. Now I look like a superhero. I actually did research on that recently. I thought about the Cloaks of Skyrim mod. And then I thought about all the TV shows taking place in like medieval times or dark ages or whatever. And men on the battlefield, they have cloaks just like this on the back of their armor and stuff. And it kind of begged the question, why did we stop wearing cloaks? They're not impractical, believe it or not. If you take a look at a proper cloak and what you can do with it, it's actually still pretty practical. And a lot of the people were saying on the forums that I saw and everything that a lot of it has to do with fashion. You know, so cloaks are worn today, but it's very specific. You know, it's usually people who can afford them. Which these days, I mean, they're more affordable than I'm sure. But when you also think about it, they used to be status symbols. Basically, they would tell you who the rich people were. But you could easily make a cloak out of a blanket. Okay, you can make a cloak out of a blanket, and it was practical to keep you warm in the winter and so on, and keep you sheltered from the rain. Now, for me, I think it'd be really cool, personally, to be able to wear a cloak. People would look at you funny, but to be honest, I mean, why does it matter? One of the other arguments was, of course, jackets were invented, you know, and people are so worried about having pockets. It's like, what? Who cares? Okay, who cares? You got pockets in your pants. At least I hope you do, unless you're a female wearing leggings or yoga pants or something. Those don't have pockets, but they stick them in the band of their pants anyway. Don't girls still do that? When they're wearing leggings and stuff, they just put them in the band of their pants because it's tight enough to hold it against their body. So it's like, you don't need pockets then. And especially if you're wearing pants, you have pants pockets to hold your cell phone and to hold your wallet. You know, and women have purses. So I don't see why you can't wear a cloak. Oh, we need pockets. No, you could put pockets in a cloak if you want to. Just don't put any heavy stuff in it. Otherwise it'll drag on the ground. But my problem with jackets is that, unlike cloaks, they don't cover your whole body. Unless you're wearing like a trench coat, which is essentially a cloak without a hood.
I've heard you make... Good to hear. Have your share of the pay.
It's only 200 every
A
single
citizen
time.
of Winterhold. It seems that a predator has... Be cautious.
We gotta go all the way to
Beasts are not
Winterhold.
nearly as
Holy
predictable
crap,
as
dude.
men. Give the thing a...
Winterhold. All the way up there. Well, I'm not going to find out until she gives me the damn marker. Jeez. Yep. Oh my god. I have to go all the way north. Which, honestly, it's a lot straighter shot than I thought it was. Well, straight-ish. I mean, there's Dawn Star there. If I go left, then I have to go all the way that way. But if I go right, I can actually swing around. Yeah. Oh, that's easy. It's literally a straight shot. Just go whoop, and then take a right, and then just follow that road all the way to Winterhold. Cool. However, for right now, no, not out with it, in with it. However, for right now, yo, dude, you're sitting in my seat, Farkas. That's my seat. Anyway, doesn't matter. So, yeah. For right now, though, it's coming up to the time. I know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I think I'm going to take a seat right here. Whoops. That shouldn't have happened. That will make for a good... That's my thumbnail right there. Oh my god. Did not mean to do that. Oh man. But that's going to do it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Hey, at least something happened. And please join me again in the next one, where we'll continue this quest to find our cure for this werewolf problem. And if you're watching this on Twitch, don't forget to follow the channel so you know when I go live. I try to go live every day. That may change when it comes time to have a day job, but we'll see. I'll let you guys know ahead of time, as I always do. And don't forget to check the links in the video description below. Same thing on YouTube. If you like this episode, hit that like button. If you disliked it because I shoved a plate in my shoulder, then hit that button as well. And, of course, check the links in the video description below for all the social media stuff that I got going on, especially the website. Go to the website. Just visit it. Just look at it. I mean, there's not a whole lot right now, but I got to get the blog up and running again. And then if I hope that I end up feeling like, you know, writing. There's a lot going on and there's a lot to talk about. So, I mean, maybe I will. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. But until next time, guys, I'm Adam Wolf. This is Skyrim, and I will see you guys in the next one.